Welcome to Mornings with Patricia. Happy Monday. Hey, I want to talk about change today. What it is, what it isn't, why it should happen, when it should happen. Um, change makes people, not everybody, but a lot of people uncomfortable because even if people don't like where they're at, they're in a rut and they're not very happy, you know, it's the thing they know. And so what they don't know is the unpredictable, right? The thing that's lying ahead called change. The very thing that they can initiate. Because change doesn't just happen to you. It can be initiated. Um, but, when deep change happens, there's some amazing things that come up. Like today, I'm going to be starting work at the school on September 6th. Notice how I just get all happy about that. And then today I applied. I got my application submitted to George Fox University for the Master of Arts in Teaching. And it was really strange as when I hit the pay thing to pay for the application to submit it. And I just felt this like, and I really had to force myself to hit the submit button. Not because I don't want to, I want to go, and of course I'll wait and see if I got accepted and those sorts of things. There's always that too, but no, I realized it was a pivotal moment. Me hitting that button was a pivotal moment in my life. I was initiating change, and it was deep change. And then I went and I treated myself to a wonderful soak in the bathtub, and I started crying. Not because I was sad, but because I realized I had initiated deep change. And so from that point forward, my life was going to be different. And that's not a bad thing. And also for those of you who know me, I'm a change agent. I love to change it up. I love to keep experiencing different things and things in a new way. And so, and I am willing to do the uncomfortable part. I don't always like it, but I'm willing to do the uncomfortable part because I think that change is really good for my mind and for my body and for my soul and my psyche. I believe that on a very deep level. I also believe that I've come here and I have one shot in this life as Patricia, and I want to go around Patricia-ing everywhere I can and doing everything I can. So that's why I do change. You know, what's different is when change happens and it's not something we initiate, like, a death or a divorce or, marriage. All of those things have high stress factors, high stress values. And then, so of course, we respond to that kind of change as well. But I really wanted to talk about is why initiate change, right? Now, if you are at a place in your life where everything is great, maybe you're retired and, you know, um, but even when you're retired, there's things you can do, the places you will go. There's so much at your fingertips. So, it doesn't matter if you are working or retired, where you're at in your life, change can be such a positive thing. And it can be something like changing your house around or changing the look of your yard. Because what happens when you initiate change is you have new neural input, right? You have new input. And so the brain starts to work in a different way. Wait, what? I have to walk in this room differently, and the eyes take it in, and perception changes, and it's like a B12 shot, right? It's like an energetic B12 shot. How, and then you start processing differently, and you just notice some changes in yourself, and it's a really wonderful thing. But so often people would rather just sit and complain about where their life is, what they don't like, and why they're too afraid to do anything about it. And my question to that is like, well, what do you want? What do you want me to do with that information, right? Well, you know, well, why are you telling me this? How can I be helpful in any way to you if you're just telling a story? If you're just telling a story, and you don't want to change any of the aspects of the story, what possibly can I do to help you? And I laugh about that because, not because I'm laughing about people's pain. I'm laughing because people believe at such a deep, deep level that that's the truth. And that's just not the truth in our world or in our environment. That's just not the truth. We're able to create change at any time. But it's got to be about our willingness to do that. It's got to be about what do we really want to experience, and is is what we think. Let's see if I can get this out right. Is what we think we want and what we're willing to do, are they, are they on the same page with each other? Are they in alignment, is what I'm saying. Because so often what I see is, the talk over here, well, I really want something different, and then the willingness over here, no, I'm not willing to do anything different. So which is it? You know, if where you're at right now is miserable, do you want to keep experiencing the misery? No, Patricia, I don't want to keep experiencing the misery, but, I don't know what to do about it, or, I don't feel I can do anything about it. And what I have to say to that is, do one thing. Do something small. It could be something so small, but yet so huge. Wake up in the morning and smile. Right? I did a gathering at Sacred Space, and we talked about that as one of the tools. If you can't smile, push your cheeks up. There's something about that creates endorphins, and it decreases the cortisol. So do that. Or the next time you notice that you're speaking negatively, stop and say something positive. Those are things that you can do. And you say, well, all right, I could do that, but that's not going to create, that's not going to stop the misery in my life. I totally disagree with that. Because what happens is you start to change your behavior at a really, it seems like basic, but it's really a phenomenal level. And the more you do that, the better you feel. The better you feel, things start to change. Aspects start to change. It's amazing. And so you may not be able to see the change outside of you quite yet, but things are changing inside of you on a very, very deep level. I taught a class, the sun's kind of getting there. I taught a class on Saturday. Yes, you can have it all. And one of the things that, this particular class was amazing. They knew within a short amount of time what they wanted. But what really happens on a daily basis is we think we want it all, right? But we don't really know what it is we want. And so what changes can you bring about if you don't know what it is that you want to begin with? I hear people say, well, I want to be happy. Okay, that's a choice. Then be happy. Create that change by changing your attitude to be happy, right? Well, but Patricia, everything around me, is just pure misery. But I want to be happy. Find one thing that can make you smile and cause happiness. Search for it. Be on the lookout for it, right? Go on a big quest for it. You'll be surprised. You'll be so surprised. So, change. I hope this Monday that one of the things that you change if you have this idea is about Mondays. It's so weird to me that we have all of this stuff out there like I hate Mondays, I don't do Mondays, you know, and that becomes this attitude, this huge attitude everywhere that energetically influences, right? But you're not willing to show up for life on Monday. Why? Well, because it's the start of my work week and okay, but I love Fridays. Okay, can I just suggest something? If you're at that space in your life, get another job, right? Why are you giving up any day of your life of happiness because you don't want to get up for your job? Find something you do want to do. Go after it. Don't let things just happen to you. You happen within the context because you choose what kind of life you want to live, what kind of experience you want to have, and then you make a commitment to that. And if you need to build small and slow, do that. But do something. Create change, right? Don't be a victim. Yeah, you're not a victim. You're a choice maker. Make a different choice. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, I love myself. I love you. Have the happiest of Mondays, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.